Have you ran paid ads in the past and failed? Or are you running paid ads at the moment and your business isn't growing the way that you want it to grow? I'm going to break down the 3 fundamental frameworks that I have learned from scaling my businesses to 1,200 members using paid ads, also helping people scale their business using paid ads. And if you don't have these 3 steps in place, you will fail using paid ads. So I want you to take notes and I want you to let me get your attention here for a little bit, because running your business using paid ads and running your business through organic marketing and free marketing is a complete different ball game, baby. So you must have these dialed in. Now, the first one that people really struggle with is they have incredibly poor offers to be able to scale using paid ads. If you're running really cheap offers like free trials, $14 for 14 days, those kind of things, you're never going to self-liquidate your ad spend to be able to scale. Now, on average within the fitness industry, it's going to cost you about $150 to $170 with paid ads to acquire a new customer. Some businesses are lower than that, some businesses are higher than that, so I kind of brought you in on the average. But what does that mean? What does that actually mean for you and your business? It means that if you're not selling a package worth $199 or more, you will not be able to spend enough money using paid ads and it will never make sense for you. So let's say you've got a person who comes in, right? They pay you $14 for 14 days. It's going to cost you $170 to acquire that customer in terms of your ads and in terms of your labor at a minimum. So they pay you $14 today, right? So you're already $150 in the red for that weekly budget. Then they're going to go on and maybe pay you $50 a week. That means you have a 5 to 6 week buyer's cycle before you start making money off that client. Unless you have a lot of money within your business in your bankroll, it does not make logical sense to do those cheap or free offers using paid ads. You must have offers priced over $199 at a minimum. The best offer that I have seen was from my good friend, Brad Bedford. He's my partner now in the inner circle, right? He was selling offers worth $599 or more for a 6-week challenge. That means, right, when people came in and they started to train with him, they paid him $599. Just think about how much he could spend on his ads to be able to scale, right? Because he gets 2 clients in, right? That's over $1,000 every week that he could reinvest into his growth. If you have those low price or free offers, unless you have a massive bankroll within your business, you're never going to be able to scale your budgets fast enough. What offers work best? 28-day offers, 6-week or 12-week offers. The offer must be customized on your business and on your pricing, right? Just know that if you have grown your business through referrals, through organic marketing, that offer that helped you scale probably won't work when you want to scale with paid ads. You have to get that right, guys. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of thought processes to get the right offer. Okay. Also as well, if you come on, right, and you sign people up for $50 a week, if it's costing you $150 or $170 to acquire a client, you're running cash flow negative for up to 4 weeks. Okay, it's why you must be able to collect money upfront to reinvest in your ads. Your mindset when growing with paid ads is different to what it is when growing organically, which you know I love. Now, the next one is you're probably not spending enough, right? If you know from the data that it costs you $150 to $170 to acquire a client, if you're spending $20 a day on your ads, you're only going to get 1 client a week, right? If you've got a business owner who's spending $20 a day, and a business owner who's spending $100 a day, right? If the law of averages and the same talent, same offers, the person who's spending $100 a day is going to grow faster because you need to pay money for people to see your ads. If you want to grow paid, you have to be willing to spend $50, $60, $70, $100 a day. We've got some people within the inner circle spending $200 a day. I've got my friend Costa who generated over a 4-day period, 31 leads. He got 6 consults booked for today. He was calling his leads yesterday. You must be willing to spend enough money. If you don't spend enough money, you'll be investing all this money on paid ads and you're like, I only signed up 1 client last week. And it's like, yeah, because that's the data, right? That's what happens when you spend paid ads. You need to be willing to spend more money. And the next one, which gets 99.9% of fitness business owners, is your sales systems are incredibly poor, okay? Now, what do you expect to happen when you're running paid ads to a cold audience, right? You've just gone a 6-week challenge, right, to people within 5Ks within your area, right? Which is really, really common in fitness because you're not willing to spend the money to warm up your audience. Because your cost of sale is only $199 to $699, you can't run all these crazy top of funnel ads and build people through video views, right? So they already know, like, and trust you, which a lot of online marketers will tell you because they're selling packages worth 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K. And what a good sales system would be. And this is just like the very basics, not even world class. One, you get a lead, they opt in. Right? They go to a page where they can book in a consultation so you can automate that process. You have automated text and email reminders. But the biggest one, if you're running paid ads, this is the biggest one, you can take this to the bank. You must be willing to call your leads within 30 minutes. You are running ads to a cold audience. I'm on Facebook right now. I do a video for you guys. I jump off, I see an ad for a local gym, right? If they don't call me really quickly, that buyer's intent is already gone because they haven't warmed me up. They're running cold audience ads. And all the people that I have seen who have done really, really well with ads, either the owners are willing to call the leads within 30 minutes or they have a team that do so. And you can set up automations using ACR 365 and the plethora of other systems where if someone opts in for your ad, right, you get a text with their name, with the offer, and with their phone number so you can call them really quickly. That speed of contact is absolutely everything. You must be willing to call your leads. And then, of course, right, you've got sales systems now, which I promised I would talk to you guys about, right? Do you know what you're saying on the phone? Do you know how to get your bookings to attend? Do you have automated reminders with like testimonials and case studies and knowing where to park and all those little things? You must have all this stuff really, really dialed in. And it's not easy, guys. Like, I wish I could tell you, hey, it's like super easy to set up. It's not, right? You've got to have everything dialed in. You've got to have your offer. You've got to make sure that you're spending enough money and you've got that budget to do so and you understand the metrics. You have to have these elite sales follow-up skills because you're not like having the most warm, red hot leads ever. You've got to have automations to save you time. You've got to have scripts. You've got to have the mindset to call your leads really, really quickly. But if you get the automation set up correctly, you could be like my friend David Pugh, who's getting 70% of his leads to auto book so he doesn't have to do as much sales follow-up. That does take time to get working in your business. But if you get those three things dialed in, I have absolutely no doubt you'll be able to add 250K to your business like my friend Rick has done. You'll be able to grow by +4, +5 members like Dave's doing at the moment. There's hundreds of other fitness business owners scaling using paid ads, but I promise you, they would have all three of those things really, really dialed in. Use this as your template if you want to scale using paid ads, which is still the fastest way to grow, but you've got to have these three things dialed in if you want to scale quickly. There's a quote: if you want to go fast, go paid. If you want to go slow, go organic. I reckon you should do both of them together concurrently because it makes your whole marketing work better, and we believe in omni-channel marketing. But just know that unless you have these three things dialed in, you're going to really struggle, guys, which I don't want you to do. You guys have an amazing day.